This is my story. There came a day when I realized I didn't want to be happy anymore. I wanted numbness. I wanted the noise to stop. I wanted the memories to disappear. I wanted the fear of tomorrow and the regret of yesterday gone. And even the reality of today to fade away. I didn't want to think. I didn't want to feel. I just wanted to be numb and to disappear. So I buried myself in addiction. Every day become another attempt to outrun my past, to silence my future, but to survive the present. I lived moment to moment, not because I was free, but because I couldn't bear to look ahead any further. The drugs weren't about finding pleasure. They were about escaping pain. Deep inside, I wasn't trying to hurt anyone else, but I was trying to hurt myself. Anger had become my closest companion. It consumed me from the inside out, and I didn't know how to let it go. For a year and a half, I've drifted from couch to couch, house to house. Some nights, there wasn't even a couch to spare, only a park bench or even beneath a bridge where I could disappear for another night, escaping reality. Then one day, the truth hit me harder than a drug could ever. I had become a monster. Not the monster I feared in my nightmares, but the one I had spent my whole life running from. The very thing that had wounded me had began to shape me. I looked in the mirror and saw someone I didn't even recognize. Someone I never wanted to become. Broken and hopeless. I climbed onto a bridge. I was ready for it all to end. I couldn't take it anymore. The screaming inside of my own head, the pain itching at me, just waiting to come out. I screamed at God with everything I had in me, standing on that ledge, ready to jump. If you're real, then show yourself to me, because I am done. 15 minutes later, I wasn't at the bottom of the bridge like I had expected. Instead, I had managed to get myself in handcuffs. At the time, it felt like another failure. Looking back, I now see it differently. It wasn't the end of my story, but the beginning. I had chased a life that I thought could just numb me, only to watch it all crumble in my hands. I never thought it could get worse than it already was, but I was wrong. When everything I loved had gone wrong, I turned to drugs. I abandoned my dreams, my purpose, my identity, and eventually, even myself. Nothing mattered anymore. But healing was a way of uncovering what addiction tried to bury. Addiction was merely a cover-up for the pain that was hidden deeper. Recovery wasn't about just getting sober. It was about facing the pain I had hidden for years, the wounds I refused to acknowledge, the anger I kept locked away. I had spent so much of my life pretending I was okay, wearing a smile that covered a broken heart. I had become an expert at wearing a mask and being a character. Meanwhile, the hurt grew inside of me like cancer and refused to go away. Healing took years. It meant learning that God wasn't afraid of my questions, my anger, or even my brokenness. It meant realizing that freedom isn't found in escaping pain, but by allowing God to heal it. Little by little, He began restoring my life, the life that I thought was beyond saving, beyond repair. Today, I don't tell this story because I am proud of where I've been. I tell this story because I am amazed at the grace that found me there. I say this to you. If you're standing where I once stood today, numb, seeking relief, addiction, angry, convinced you have become the monster that you swore you would never become, hear this. The monster doesn't get the last say. God does. And if he could rescue me from a bridge, from addiction, from homelessness, from despair, from depression, and even from myself, there is hope for you also. This is my story, but by the grace of God, it's no longer my identity. I share this today because I know a lot of people wonder, how did I start being an addict? Was it recreational? It wasn't. It was a long life of hiding pain and trauma to the point where it was like nothing could stop this thing from coming out of me, this anger, this hate, this trauma. And everywhere I went, it just seemed to get louder and louder the more I tried to pretend like I was okay. I didn't start doing the drugs because I was looking for fun or I had just become an addict. I looked for the drugs to become numb, to forget everything. And so I hope that today, by me sharing a little bit more about my story, that you will realize that God is not done with you, that there is still hope. And even if you haven't turned to addiction, you've turned to other things. I want you to understand that nobody is beyond repair. If God can do this for me, he can do it for you. You just have to let him in. You just have to make space for him to come in and show you his grace and mercy. And don't be afraid of those monsters that hide inside, that scream and crawl all over you all day long. Because guess what? They're no match for the Lord. I hope you guys appreciate me being more vulnerable and sharing more. I love you guys and thank you for your support. Again, my story's still going. This is who I used to be. It's not who I am anymore. And you can do the same. Love you guys.